Have you ever felt frustrated that no matter how carefully you eat, your blood sugar still spikes? For many seniors with diabetes, even the smallest change in meals can mean the difference between steady energy and dangerous highs. But what if two simple tweaks to something as common as rice could help lower your blood sugar and make digestion easier? These aren't complicated diets or expensive supplements. They're easy, everyday changes you can start today. Imagine enjoying your favorite rice dishes without the guilt or the glucose crash afterward. If this video helps you, please give it a like, so more people struggling with diabetes can discover these life-changing tips too. You know, it's often the smallest things that can bring the most surprising changes to your health. Chia seeds are a perfect example. They may be tiny, but they quietly work in the background to help keep your blood sugar steady and your energy levels balanced. Many people believe they need a complicated diet or big lifestyle change to see results, but sometimes all it takes is a spoonful of something small and powerful. And the best part, you can add chia seeds to almost anything without changing the taste of your food. For many seniors living with diabetes, the challenge is avoiding those uncomfortable blood sugar spikes after a meal. Chia seeds help slow down how fast your body turns food into sugar, which means your energy lasts longer and feels steadier. Have you ever noticed that heavy, sleepy feeling after lunch? That's often your blood sugar crashing. Adding chia seeds to your meals can help prevent that, making the rest of your day feel smoother and more energized. What I love about chia seeds is how simple they are to use. There's no cooking involved, no long preparation. You can sprinkle them over your oatmeal, stir them into yogurt, or mix them into a smoothie. You can even add them to savory foods, soups, salads, or sauces without changing the flavor. These small, easy habits are often the ones that last the longest because they don't feel like a chore. Chia seeds can also help with digestion, something many of us pay more attention to as we get older. Because they absorb liquid and form a soft gel, they can help things move through your system more comfortably. If you've ever dealt with bloating or sluggish digestion, you might find that chia seeds make meals feel lighter and easier on your stomach. Imagine finishing lunch and still feeling comfortable enough to enjoy your afternoon without that heavy feeling. One of the easiest and most delicious ways to enjoy chia seeds is by making chia pudding. All you need to do is mix 2 tablespoons of chia seeds with half a cup of milk or a milk alternative. Stir well and let it sit in the fridge overnight. By morning, you'll have a creamy, pudding-like treat that's great for breakfast or a snack. Add some fresh berries or a drizzle of honey, and you have something that feels like dessert, but actually supports your health. If you enjoy cereal for breakfast, sprinkle a spoonful of chia seeds on top before adding the milk. They'll soften slightly, but still keep a gentle crunch. This small change can help you feel full longer and start your morning with more stable blood sugar. It's little adjustments like this that make a big difference over time without feeling like you've given up the foods you love. Baking is another great way to use chia seeds. You can add them to bread, muffins, or pancake batter for a healthy boost. They blend right in and don't change the flavor, but they give your meal a subtle texture and all the benefits chia seeds bring. Even store-bought mixes can be upgraded with just a spoonful of chia seeds stirred in before cooking. Some people enjoy drinking chia water, a simple mix of water and chia seeds that you let sit for about 10 minutes until they swell up. Add a slice of lemon or lime, and you've got a refreshing, slightly thick drink that helps keep you hydrated and satisfied. This can be especially nice in the summer when you want something cool, but also filling enough to keep you from snacking too much. Another reason chia seeds are helpful is that they can keep you feeling full for longer. Since they absorb liquid and expand in your stomach, they slow digestion and help control hunger. This can be useful if you're trying to avoid eating too often or reduce portion sizes without feeling deprived. When your stomach feels satisfied, it's easier to make healthier choices. Did you know chia seeds can even replace eggs in baking? If you mix 1 tablespoon of chia seeds with 3 tablespoons of water and let it sit for 10 minutes, it becomes thick and gel-like, working just like an egg in recipes. It's a handy trick for those times you run out of eggs or want to make something lighter. Plus, it's another way to get their benefits into your meals without much effort. You might wonder if something this small can really make a noticeable difference. The truth is, the results come from using them regularly, not just once in a while. Over time, these little seeds can help keep your blood sugar steadier, support digestion, and give you more lasting energy. It's about building habits that quietly support you every day. If you've ever bought chia seeds and weren't sure what to do with them, now's the time to start experimenting. Even adding them to just one meal a day can make a difference. And if you've never tried them, type the word chia in the comments so we can see how many people are thinking about giving them a chance. Sometimes seeing others try something new gives us the courage to do it too. Another easy idea is to stir chia seeds into applesauce. It's a quick snack that's gentle on the stomach and a good choice when you want something sweet but still healthy. The seeds blend in well and add a tiny bit of crunch without taking away from the flavor you already enjoy. If you like smoothies, chia seeds can become your secret ingredient. Add a spoonful before blending and you'll have a thicker, more satisfying drink that keeps you full longer. This is perfect for busy mornings when you need something quick but still want to avoid mid-morning hunger. Salads are another perfect home for chia seeds. Just sprinkle them over the top right before serving and they'll add a delicate crunch. You won't even notice them most of the time, but they'll still be working to help you feel better after the meal. If you make soups, add a spoonful of chia seeds toward the end of cooking. They'll thicken the broth slightly and make the soup a bit heartier. It's a simple trick that works with almost any type of soup, from vegetable to chicken. One of the reasons chia seeds are so easy to stick with is because they fit into the foods you already eat. You don't have to learn new recipes or give up your favorites. Instead, they just blend in, adding their quiet benefits without asking you to change your lifestyle. Some people even use chia seeds to make homemade jam. By mixing mashed fruit with chia seeds and letting it sit, you can create a spread that thickens naturally without added sugar. It's a healthier option for your morning toast, and you can control exactly what goes into it. If you've ever struggled with late-night snacking, try keeping chia pudding in the fridge. When you want something in the evening, having a healthy, filling option ready can keep you from reaching for something that might throw off your blood sugar. Think about this. Every time you add chia seeds to a meal, you're making a choice that supports your health. Over weeks and months, those choices add up. You may notice fewer crashes, more steady energy, and even an improvement in how comfortable your digestion feels. When it comes to building healthy habits, it's not about perfection. It's about consistency. Chia seeds are one of those little things that are easy to be consistent with. They're affordable, they last a long time in the pantry, and they're available in almost every grocery store. The beauty of chia seeds is that you can make them your own. Some people like them in sweet dishes, others prefer them in savory meals. There's no single right way to use them, just the way that works best for you. Have you ever shared a tip about chia seeds with a friend? Sometimes we forget that what seems small to us might be brand new to someone else. If you found a favorite way to enjoy them, leave it in the comments. Your tip might be exactly what another person needs to hear. Even if you only add chia seeds to your meals a few times a week, you're still moving in the right direction. Every little effort matters, and your body appreciates it more than you might realize. For people who like to keep things simple, chia seeds are perfect. You don't have to count calories, measure complicated portions, or follow strict rules. Just sprinkle, stir, or mix them in, and you're done. They also last for months in your pantry, so you can always have them on hand. No need to rush to the store every week. Just buy a bag, keep it sealed, and you'll always have a quick way to add a boost to your meals. If you enjoy trying new things, you can explore different ways to use chia seeds in baking, drinks, and snacks. You might even find a new favorite recipe you'll make again and again. Sometimes the best health choices are the ones that feel effortless. Chia seeds are exactly that. An easy, low-maintenance way to help your body without adding stress to your day. Even if you're skeptical, it's worth giving them a try. Start small, pay attention to how you feel after meals, and see if you notice a difference. Chances are you'll find they make your day feel a little smoother. So next time you're in the grocery store, pick up a bag of chia seeds. Keep them in a jar on your counter as a reminder to use them. Before you know it, they'll become a regular part of your meals, and you'll wonder how you ever went without them. Lentils are one of those foods that might not look exciting at first, but once you start cooking with them, you realize just how versatile and comforting they can be. For seniors living with diabetes, lentils offer a gentle, steady source of energy that helps avoid those uncomfortable blood sugar swings. They've been eaten for centuries in many parts of the world, and there's a reason they've stood the test of time. They're nourishing, filling, and easy to prepare. One of the main reasons lentils are so helpful is the way they release energy slowly. Instead of causing your blood sugar to spike and then crash, they keep things balanced, giving you steady fuel for hours. Have you ever had that heavy, tired feeling in the afternoon after lunch? Meals with lentils can help prevent that, leaving you alert and ready to enjoy the rest of your day without feeling drained. Lentils are also easy on digestion, which is something many people appreciate as they get older. They're hearty but not heavy, filling without making you feel weighed down. If you've ever finished a meal and felt uncomfortable for hours, you might notice a big difference after switching to lentil-based dishes. They satisfy hunger in a way that feels gentle and pleasant. Another great thing about lentils is how simple they are to cook. Unlike some beans that need to be soaked overnight, lentils are ready in less than 30 minutes. You just rinse them, put them in a pot with water or broth, and let them simmer until they're tender. It's a low-effort way to make a healthy meal, even on days when you don't feel like spending much time in the kitchen. On a cool day, a bowl of lentil soup can be pure comfort. You can add carrots, celery, onions, and spinach for extra flavor and color. Let it simmer until everything is soft, and your home will be filled with a cozy, inviting aroma. Soup like this not only warms your body, but also leaves you satisfied without any sugar crash later. Have you ever made lentil soup before? If you have, share your favorite recipe in the comments. You might inspire someone else to try it. Lentil salads are a great option for warmer days. Cook your lentils until tender, drain them, and toss with diced cucumber, tomatoes, olive oil, and a squeeze of lemon. This makes a refreshing and filling meal that works for lunch or dinner. It's light enough for summer, yet still gives you lasting energy and keeps your blood sugar steady. If you usually serve rice or pasta as a side, try replacing them with lentils from time to time. For example, a piece of grilled chicken or baked fish served over a bed of lentils is satisfying and supports better blood sugar control. Small swaps like this are easy to make and can lead to meaningful improvements over time. For something different, you can make lentil patties. Just mash cooked lentils with breadcrumbs and egg and your favorite seasonings, then shape them into patties and cook them in a pan until golden. They're delicious on their own or served in a sandwich, and they give you that comfort food feeling without the downside of blood sugar spikes. If you want to add a bit of variety, try different types of lentils. Brown and green lentils hold their shape well and are perfect for salads and side dishes. Red lentils cook quickly and become soft, making them ideal for creamy soups and stews. Black lentils have a richer flavor and a slightly firmer texture, which works well in more elegant dishes. A lentil stew is another comforting option. Combine lentils with potatoes, carrots, and a blend of spices, then let everything simmer together. The flavors deepen as they cook, creating a meal that's hearty, warming, and satisfying without being too heavy. It's the kind of dish that feels like it's taking care of you from the inside out. Some people like to prepare a big batch of lentils at the start of the week and use them in different ways over several days. They keep well in the fridge and can be added to soups, salads, wraps, or eaten as a side dish. This makes it easier to stick to healthy eating even on busy days, since part of the work is already done. If you enjoy Mediterranean flavors, you can make a simple lentil dish with olive oil, garlic, and fresh parsley. This works beautifully with roasted vegetables or grilled chicken. A drizzle of lemon juice just before serving adds brightness and makes the flavors pop. For a bit of warmth, season lentils with cumin, paprika, or turmeric. These spices not only taste great but also bring a comforting aroma to your kitchen. They pair well with hearty vegetables like carrots and sweet potatoes, giving you a balanced and satisfying meal. Lentils are also perfect for slow cooking. Add them to your slow cooker with broth, vegetables, and herbs in the morning, and by dinner, you'll have a warm, ready-to-serve meal. It's an easy way to make sure you have something healthy waiting for you at the end of the day. If you need to watch your salt intake, lentils are easy to flavor without much sodium. Fresh herbs, garlic, onions, and citrus can give them a wonderful taste without relying on salt. This makes them a heart-friendly choice as well as a good option for blood sugar. Have you ever shared a favorite lentil dish with a friend or family member? Sometimes passing along a recipe is a small gift that can have a big impact. If you have a go-to way of cooking lentils, leave it in the comments. Your tip could help someone else find a new healthy favorite. If you're short on time, lentils can still work for you. Red lentils in particular cook in about 15 minutes, which means you can have a warm, filling dish on the table in less time than it takes to order takeout. Lentils also make a great addition to grain bowls. Pair them with quinoa or brown rice, add some steamed vegetables, and top with a light dressing. This kind of meal is colorful, nourishing, and satisfying without feeling heavy. For a quick lunch, try mixing lentils with chopped vegetables and a splash of vinegar for a tangy, refreshing salad. It's a great make-ahead option that tastes even better after the flavors blend in the fridge for a few hours. On chilly evenings, there's nothing like a steaming bowl of lentils with a piece of crusty bread on the side. It's simple, filling, and brings a sense of comfort that's hard to beat. Meals like this remind us that healthy eating doesn't have to be complicated. If you want to add more fiber to your meals without much effort, lentils are a great choice. They blend seamlessly into many dishes and help you feel full longer, which can also make it easier to manage your weight. Even if you've never cooked lentils before, they're very forgiving. You can start with a basic recipe, taste as you go, and adjust the seasoning to your liking. Before long, you'll feel confident using them in all kinds of meals. One of the nicest things about lentils is that they're budget-friendly. You can make enough to feed a family for just a few dollars, proving that healthy eating doesn't have to be expensive. Lentils also freeze well, so you can cook a large batch, portion it into containers, and keep them in the freezer for quick meals later. This is especially helpful for days when you're too tired to cook from scratch. For a change of pace, try adding lentils to your favorite soup recipes. Even a simple vegetable soup becomes heartier and more satisfying with a scoop of cooked lentils stirred in before serving. If you like variety, you can switch between different types of lentils throughout the week to keep meals interesting. Each variety has its own unique flavor and texture, so you'll never get bored. Lentils can also be part of a lighter dinner when you don't feel like a big meal. A small bowl with some fresh greens and a light dressing can be just enough to satisfy your hunger without overfilling you. They're also a great way to add protein to vegetarian meals, making them more balanced and filling. This can help keep your blood sugar steady and give you lasting energy into the evening. Once you start using lentils regularly, you'll probably wonder why you didn't start sooner. They're simple, dependable, and work in so many recipes. With time, they can become one of the most useful ingredients in your kitchen. Lentils may not be trendy, but they have something better. A history of keeping people nourished and satisfied for generations. That's the kind of reliability that makes them worth keeping on your shelf, ready for the next meal you want to make. Before you go, I want to tell you something important. There's another video waiting for you right now, and it's not just any video, it's one that could completely change the way you think about eating with diabetes. If you've ever wondered which foods actually help keep your blood sugar stable, you need to see this. In that video, I share simple, clear tips that most people don't know about, even after years of living with diabetes. And here's the thing, if you miss it, you might keep making the same mistakes without even realizing it. These are the kind of small changes that can make a huge difference in how you feel every day. It's not complicated, it's not expensive, but it works. And once you understand how these foods work together, you'll see why so many people are calling it a game changer. So don't wait. Click on the video that's on your screen right now. If you skip it, you could be missing out on information that could make your meals easier, healthier, and more enjoyable. This is your moment to take the next step. Don't let it pass. Click it now and see for yourself. See you there.